Good evening, everyone, and welcome. And today we're going to take a look at some incubators that are commonly sold at some of the common feed supply stores around the country. And these two incubators are not working very well. I already had returned another two, and these ones are really inconsistent in temperature and humidity. And let's take a look at what I'm talking about. You've got 100 degrees at the top, maybe 101, and I'm just checking the temperature down there. And when you come down here, we're at 96. A lot of times it'll even be 95 down there. So that's a horrible inconsistency. And how are you going to hatch eggs when you're 100 degrees at one end and 95 at the other end? And the answer to that is you're not going to be hatching them very well. I have probably 100 eggs that are being composted right now because they were fertile, but they did not hatch. And I personally do blame that on the temperature and humidity inconsistencies. None of them are very accurate on their temperature. One will be off in different temperature and humidity from the next one, even though they're the same incubator from the same company. Had such problems that they sent me the different components to change out the temperature and the humidity, and hopefully the new components they sent me would work, and they do not. So you have to be very careful when you buy incubators. Do your research. You're probably going to have to spend a little extra money to get a good one. I'm experimenting with some other incubators over here, and when I have my results in on those, I will do another video. So we'll go out to the garden and I'll show you about 100 eggs that were full term that did not hatch. So it was pretty sad, lost all sorts of chicks, and that is unfortunately what goes on in the incubator industry. They sell stuff that they should not be selling, in my opinion, and we lose chicks and money and whatever, time, effort, frustration, electricity, all that good stuff, because they're selling stuff that they really should not be selling. So be careful and do your research, and thank you for tuning in, and I hope you have a great day. You're thinking these guys have no idea how to grow eggplant, but we are actually not growing eggplants here. We're going to be composting a couple hundred eggs or whatever we have here. And the reason we're composting these is because a lot of the incubators that are sold in the common farm supply stores are garbage. And I bought 4 incubators at a certain farm supply store that will remain nameless, and all of these eggs were fertile and went full term and did not hatch. And a good portion of the problem was that the humidity and the temperature are off in the incubators drastically. So do your research before you buy an incubator and spend a little extra money. Otherwise, you are going to be composting a couple hundred eggs and losing a lot of money. So that's my 2 cents. Hopefully that helps a little bit. And thank you guys for tuning in, and have a great evening.